Welcome to Dwarf Fortress and welcome to the channel. I am Twisted Logic. In this video we're going to be creating an obsidian farm. Obsidian is the highest value stone in the game and a lot of players like to build with it. It's also magma safe and this farm is going to give us an infinite supply of it. So this build is going to be 3 different layers, and the very bottom layer is going to be our magma reservoir. Up 1 level we're going to need a lot of open space of unmined rock, as well as 1 level above that, and then somewhere above all of this we're going to just need to bring water to the area. So we're going to select an area where we want the pump to be. Okay, so the input tile I'm going to put right here, and the output tile is going to go here. The output tile is going to act like a wall, so we can build our room off over here, but we're not going to designate the room yet. Just maybe 1 tile past the output for that right now. And then we're going to need a path over to the input tile, just like this right here. So the doors are going to path in here, and this is going to be the input tile where the pump operator is going to sit. This is going to act like a wall. The rest of the room is going to be over here somewhere. Okay? Now, if we don't have enough space right next to the magma reservoir, we can have this as a tube to go to wherever in the fortress. So the doors are going to path in, and they're going to stand on this tile to pump. But I don't want them to have a risk of falling into the magma, so I'm going to create a floor here as well. So build, construct floor. And I'm going to build a floor just like this right over top of the magma, and then this tile right here where the magma is going to be drawn from by the pump, I'm going to cancel that tile right there. Okay, build machines and fluids, and we're going to build a screw pump, and this is going to pump from the west to the east on these 2 tiles right here. Okay, this is going to be magma safe material, so chert and green glass for me, and then constructions, floor bars, and we're going to put floor bars right here. These floor bars can be any metal, so we're going to use gold, even though gold isn't magma safe. That's just going to prevent the dwarfs from falling in. Okay, and then now we're going to find out where we want to build this. So maybe we have a lower limit here of that room. So I'm flipping between layer 2 and 3 right now. I think this size looks pretty good, but the larger that you make this room, the longer it's going to take to fill up. Just keep that in mind. So I'm going to just come up 1 level, designate on layer 3, and then come back down to layer 2, and then just erase the room, because we're going to be digging it down from the top. And then we'll just do a pathway over to this. Okay, so I have this big room designated on layer 3, pathways over so the miners can start, and layer 2 we don't have anything designated. Excellent, the floor here is complete, so instead of walls I'm going to use green glass windows. So build, construct, glass window, and I'm going to put that here. Okay, I'm going to let them build the outside windows before I build these 2 here. Excellent, these windows are in, so now we can do these 2 right here and here. Excellent, our glass windows, our gold floor bars, and our gold wall are all in place. Now this part here is not required, it just makes me feel a little bit safer that they're not going to fall in. And the doors are going to be able to path diagonally here. And you just want to make sure that this tile right here, this one right here, is not mined out, because the magma is going to move diagonally if it is mined out. Okay? Excellent, so they finished digging out layer 3 here, and we're only smooth stoning around the walls. The floor we're going to channel out as soon as they finish. Excellent, all the smooth stoning is complete, so now we can start channeling down everywhere here. And I added some doors to be put in here and here. Excellent, so now down on layer 2 they're channeling into this layer. So there's still no designations on layer 2. Now somewhere on layer 3 we need a drain for the water as well as an input for the water. So I think in my case, I'm going to make the drain somewhere over here. I'm just going to mine 3 by 3 right here. And then at the end of this, maybe these 3 tiles are going to be stairs that go down a couple Z levels. Maybe underneath my magma gun there. A couple Z levels down just like that. And then a tunnel that goes all the way to the edge of the map. And we're kind of close to the edge of the map, so it's not too far from me. Okay, so that's going to be a water drain. Now that we have a bunch of it dug out, I can give you the big picture. The magma is going to be pumped in and remain on layer 2. Once we have a majority of layer 2 covered in magma, then we are going to pull a lever that is going to open the water input. And when the water and the magma mix together, they are going to create obsidian. After the obsidian is created, we may need to drain some of the water away. So that's the purpose of this drain right here, and the input tile is going to be somewhere down here for the water. At the bottom of our drainage tunnel here, we reach the edge of the map, and we're going to smooth stone the edge. Excellent. Now that the edge is smooth stoned, we are going to carve fortifications. Just like this. And this is going to allow water to flow off of the map. And we're also going to designate everything down here to be dumped. After they bring the items to the dump zone, we'll unforbid them. So we can collect them later. We just want to get them out of the area. It's because this coal right here is kind of valuable. We don't want to throw it away. Excellent. So now that these are all carved into fortifications, the water is able to flow off of the map. So we want to create something to open and close this drain. So that's either going to be doors, floodgates, or bridges. I'm going to use doors. And I set up this, and I built this temporary wall right here, which allows me to create this door. And then after that door is created, we're going to destroy this block. Excellent. So this lever is going to be linked to all 3 of these doors. And now that the middle one is in place, we can go to build and remove construction and remove this scaffolding wall for the center door. Whenever you build a door, you need a wall next to it. So that's going to be removed. And we're also going to smooth stone everything, but that's up to you. So wherever we're putting the water input, we want to make sure to put this diagonal in. Okay? So the water is going to pass diagonally between this tile and enter the obsidian farm. And that's going to reset water pressure to this level. And we're not going to pop the water yet because we don't have a valve in. And when I do, I'm going to do it from above on this tile right here. So this lever right here, we're going to link this to these doors right here. And that's going to act like a water valve. So we're going to link both of those. So I'm going to cycle this lever a couple times for the drain just to reset and get all these doors synchronized. Okay, excellent. We tested that this valve works as well as this one. And we also replaced all the perimeter walls with gold. That's optional. And as a reminder, any constructed wall or floor is going to be magma safe regardless of the material. However, the door that we use to access layer 2 needs to be magma safe. In this case, we're using green glass. And so everything is clear here. Looks pretty good, so we're going to lock this door here. And we're also going to go down to traffic areas and set this as a restricted area. So the doors aren't going to normally path in here unless they have to. So the door's locked and we are ready to start pumping. So somebody with the pump operator labor is going to come over here and start pumping the magma in. Magma is being pumped into the room, and we're going to wait for this to fill up. But we don't have to fill it all the way to 7.7. This is enough magma, so we can stop pumping manually. So once water gets on a tile that is at least 1/7 of magma, then it is going to create an obsidian wall. So we don't actually need to fill this up to 7.7. Okay, so we're going to pop this wall now. So up 1 level, we're going to dig a channel right there. Excellent. We're popping the water from above right now. Yes. And now we're just going to refloor that. And down here, we are going to open the water input valve. Okay, water input is open. Excellent, so the water is starting to come in now. Yes, and we have our first obsidian block. Everything's being quenched. Okay, we're going to make sure the drain is closed. So a little bit of time has passed, and it seems like this right here is not enough flow of water coming in, because every so often some of these one tiles of water are evaporating before they get over to the magma up here. Okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to come up one level from this tile and channel it out. But it's very dangerous when we do this. So we have a bunch of doors in place because the water pressure is going to no longer be reset to this level. It's going to be several Z levels above us. So we're going to channel out this tile right here. And we have a door right next to it. So when the dwarf channels that out, they leave and close the door behind them. The door stops the flow of water. And hopefully the fortress doesn't flood. Excellent. So now we no longer have a pressure restriction here. And it should flow a lot faster. And we can still close it off with the valve here. With the same valve. And just to be really precautious, we're going to build a wall right here. So with this larger obsidian farm, it's taken a kind of a long time to do, so I'm adding another water tube in just to speed it up along for next time. But maybe while you're building, you consider the size of the room versus how much water pressure you have going in. So with a large size like this, it may be worth it to do 2 or 3 water tubes. We're going to link this same lever to this door right here. I also have to make sure to get this tile right here, so we're going to channel down right there. But these last few tiles are being a pain. Excellent. Here comes Zunthar. Let's see. Okay, I don't think that 1 bucket of water was enough water. Excellent. So the last piece of magma just turned into obsidian, and I had a bucket brigade up here helping as well, because when they pour the water from the bucket directly onto the magma, it goes from 3.7 to 2.7, but if they pour it from the level above, it'll land on the floor and create a 1.7 tile of water that'll move on to magma sometimes, and that will create obsidian. Now that that's all obsidian, we can close the lever, and we can remove any temporary constructions that we built to help out the water. I was thinking that maybe I would make a series of walls that kind of snake the water through the area. But if I did that, I don't think that the magma underneath the constructed wall is going to turn into obsidian. So that's fine. All of this is being removed. And now we can go to designations channel. And we can channel out this whole area. Just like that. And I think that the next time we do this, it's going to go a little bit faster because this is going to be fully pressurized when we open it up. And we didn't need the drain this time, but maybe next time we will. I'm just going to build a new wood floor over top of this mud, and then when the floor is down, we'll rip it up and re-smooth that area. Excellent, we got all this obsidian now, and it turns out this door broke, so maybe I'll just build a wall there. Not really sure what happened there, but it just broke now. So maybe it took a little bit to notice that we had a door without a wall. So a little bit of experimentation there. Needs further research. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe for more videos.